As Japan begins releasing the second batch of Fukushima wastewater, the South Korean government addresses the issue at the International Maritime Organization, once again stressing that the release meets international standards. Meanwhile, other nations such as China and Russia were more critical. Our Lee Soo-jin tells more.
International opinion remains divided over the Fukushima wastewater discharge. South Korea's Ministry of Oceans and Fisheries said during a meeting at the International Maritime Organization on Thursday that the first discharge of treated wastewater from the Fukushima nuclear power plant met international standards. During the meeting to discuss the London Convention and Protocol, which prohibits the dumping at sea of certain hazardous materials, South Korea emphasized that the international community must continue working together to ensure that the Fukushima discharge does not affect marine life. It also requested the continued sharing of data with transparency. Other nations, however, were more critical of Japan. The representative from China lambasted the discharge and referred to it as a selfish and irresponsible act, calling for in-depth discussions on whether it falls under what the London Convention and the Protocol sees as the dumping of hazardous materials. The Russian representative also said that Moscow views the discharge as a violation of the Convention and the Protocol. The U.S. representative, however, strongly supported Japan, urging the other nations to rely on science and not to spread false information. The U.S. representative also added that discussions regarding the discharge should be held at the International Atomic Energy Agency, not at the IMO. While Japan continued to reiterate its stance that the discharge complies with the Convention's regulations on marine dumping, no clear consensus was reached during the session. Lee Soo-jin, Arirang News.